Paul Caddis. To me, it looked like a game of two halves, in the sense that you gave it a bit more of a go in the second period.
Yeah, listen, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. From what I see with my own eyes, I thought it was a fair result. I thought they were better than us. Then, the last 5 minutes with a couple of chances, Kills obviously had the header and Nafe had won at the back post, but we just went on it today. That's me being brutally honest. Why that was, I don't know. Is it the size of the squad at times, or a lot of pushing themselves to the max? But no, fair result.
Why wasn't Ethan Fremantle starting today to give you a target up top?
We knew that they tried to play everything central, which they did, so we tried to smother the middle of the pitch with Babs. I just thought in the first half against Brackley with the two up top, we were a bit overrun at times in the middle of the pitch, so that was the reason why. But Ethan and Kills will have to try and obviously manage Kills with the amount. We can't flog him with the amount of minutes we give him, so he's done really well when he came in, but he understands.
Having said Boston were well worth the half-time lead, what a goal to win the match ultimately. Yeah,
good goal. I think Pondy got wrong-footed. I think he's tried to go one way, but can't complain. The boy stuck it from 25-30 yards out or something. But we're disappointed. The only positive for us at half-time was it was 1-0, and I said that to the players. But listen, I'm finding it really tough to come here and criticise, because the last 6 or 7 weeks I think the players' efforts have been outstanding. It's never a lack of effort with this group. It wasn't today. We had a go the last 5, 10, 15 minutes. Just one of those days. Listen, sometimes in football you lose. I'll go home and I'll try and pick the bones out of it tonight, probably first 6-7 hours of tomorrow, and then look at Banbury.
So obviously you hit the post as well, Jason Cowley's little flick.
Yeah, so we did have opportunities. I'm probably just a bit down and a bit upset, because I think we were on a good run, and it was similar to Blythe when we went to Blythe. I remember driving home after that game, and I was really down, because I just thought there was an opportunity there. I felt good about today, I felt good about the group, but that's the league. That's the inconsistency you get in the National League North. But we'll bounce back. We've had 13 out of 18 points, now 13 out of 21. It's not a bad return, so we've got to go again. We'll go again, pick ourselves up Banbury Tuesday night, and go and try and get 3 points.
Well, such is the intensity of this division. I'm sure when you go home and you look at the division, you'll see how close it is from top to bottom. So you've got to bounce back against Banbury in midweek. Yeah, and I promise you on my kid's life, I genuinely don't look at the table at the moment. I probably won't even cast an eye over the table till around about February. As long as, listen, this football club when we came in was, when you look at it 4 or 5 months ago, I decided to have no players effectively. I think the group that's came in and the club and the journey we've went on in the first 4 months, something that everyone can be proud of. Supporters today were unbelievable. Listen, I wasn't here last year, I wasn't privy to last year, but I don't know how many times players got a standing ovation after a 1-0 defeat, and that's credit to them. They recognise what we're trying to do on the pitch. We know we're up against it time after time. We know that the remit of the football clubs to stay in the division because of the stuff that's went on behind the scenes, but I certainly don't have that aim, and neither do the players, and we shouldn't as supporters either. I think they were responding to the effort in the last 15-20 minutes. What would it take to inspire the players to get on that front foot from the kick-off?
Yeah, it's probably belief. They started, I think, the first 6 minutes, they had about 6 throw-ins here. I think the first half they had 8 corners. That just comes from building a bit of belief. Listen, there's no divine right for any team in the world to come and just pass the ball. You must earn, it's an old-fashioned saying, you must earn the right to play. We've got to play balls forward with a bit more quality to get us up the pitch, then we can play, feel our way into the game, then we can start building again. But we didn't quite have that for whatever reason, and again I'll go and look at it, but I'm disappointed with the result, but I'm not disappointed with the lads, because as always they give everything, and I'll stand here in front of them every defeat and take the blame.
And you've got a bigger and bigger squad to pick from now, with players coming back from injury suspension.
Yeah, we're hoping that continues. This is the first time all season we've had to leave one of our own players out, so that's pleasing in terms of getting players back. We've been scraping the barrel, there's no two ways about it, in terms of trying to get people on the bench, but we've got more numbers back. Paul Downing today was only trained Thursday, didn't want to get dragged into putting him on the pitch and suffering another injury, so it's important that he he'll get another session right now as we speak. He'll be doing a bit of running and stuff like that, and he'll be ready to go Tuesday.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.